Hey guys, welcome back to Semper Fi Mechanic. My name's Thomas. We're headed out to a 2008 Pontiac G6 3.5 liter. We're gonna do a water pump. This kid said he was working on it, but he stripped out his belt tensioner. He doesn't want to replace it, so he's gonna hire me to try to come work around it. We'll see how this goes. Charging him $200 labor. It's usually only an hour, 2-hour job, but with a stripped out belt tensioner, I don't know, man. He might just have to bite the bullet and replace it. So we'll see the damage. About to pull up right now, actually.
Your destination is on the left.
Here we go, my friends. Pontiac G6, 30-day tags. He's already working on this bitch. Already putting in the water pump. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me go fucking chit-chat with this kid. Just talked to the customer, got the part. We got half the money up front. 2006 Pontiac G6 GT. It's got the 3.5 liter. He said he already started on it. If you guys are starting from the beginning and you're wanting to do this, you're simply going to remove this. You're going to take your air box out. This little bracket you're going to take off too. It's not supposed to pop out of this, but it did. So you're supposed to take it off from right there. So remove the box, remove this. That way you can have some access. Here's your water pump right here. Right, the way we got caught is because, see that hole right there? It got stripped out a little bit. You see that notch right here on top? This part got stripped out, and that's how you release the tension. But you can also grab a boxing wrench and grab it from right here. Using a 10mm, but we have one of these long gear wrench ones. These things come in handy. They're like, I don't know, 18 inches long. One side's ratcheting, the other one's just solid. All right, so let's get you guys set up so you can see this. So we're just gonna simply reach down in here, and then just gonna bust it loose. We're on that one. There we go. All right, yeah, here we go. So we got the top tube busted loose down here. This thing's in the way a little bit. All right, so there's 2 bolts underneath here. Let's go ahead and take this bolt off, and there's one right beside it. All right, let's take them off. Got the other one here. There you go. I was able to turn the bracket so you can see where it's at. So you got one there, one there. And we're back starting already. For the ones that don't know, I got a 7-inch rod in my back, my spine. It's actually a spring now, where I was hurt in the military. All right, so we got that off. Now you can see it's a lot more access to bust these loose. Put it on there like this. There's that one. One more. There you go. See, got them busted loose. Now we'll be able to take them off easy. Now that they're loose, now we want to come over here to the serpentine belt and take that off. Remember, that was the problem, so let's figure it out. I'm going to see how stripped out this is. This is how it's supposed to go. Go on like this, and then you'll be able to pull it towards you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, man, stripped out pretty good, my friend. All right, so we're going to use a 19 here. See how that's stripped out? We're going to go right on top here. Here we go. It's back like that. It did work. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a bitch to get back on. See, we took it off just our one pulley right there. The one we're going to be working with. So this one you can tuck away like this. That way you ain't got to reroute the whole thing. We can go ahead and just take these bolts off now because we already broke them loose. Look at that. You got one right here. So you're going to take the rest off now.
In your way or not?
You're right. Yeah, I got you, brother. Not a big deal. You know, if it strips out the belt tensioner, that sucks.
Yeah, because I have.
Let's see. Let's take this pulley off now.
This is your living, isn't it?
This is what I do, yeah. Best thing to do is just look at the new water pump, and you'll be able to tell where the bolts are. So, yeah, 5 of them. And you can't put this on wrong. It only goes in one way. So that's a good thing. All right, here's the water pump. We got 5 bolts we need to take off. They're 13mm.
Yeah, that was going to be a problem with me because I might have them. I looked through them, but I couldn't find one.
Oh, man. And they're going to be on there tight. Drop down to the next one here. That one right there, 13. You got 1, 2. That's 3. You got that one right there is 4. And then there's another one right back there at the bottom there. Go ahead and bust them loose like I was doing. You got all the bolts off. Might be stuck on there, so go ahead. You're going to get you a hammer and tap on it. See here. There it goes. And you'll have some coolant come out. Even if you drain it from the radiator, you're still going to have some coolant come out. Here we are. Let's see this gasket right here. Let's see, grab the top here. It's a metal gasket. And just peel it off there. Just like that. If anything needs cleaned up, take a razor blade. You're gonna go around here, clean any of this stuff up, because you want a good seal. All right, go ahead and clean that up a little bit, and then we'll put the new one on. All right, after you clean that area up a little bit, you're gonna get your new water pump, and you got your gasket here. It only goes on one way, so you're gonna line it up. Now this top notch, that goes up top. So remember that. Got it like this. We're just gonna go ahead and slide it back on. Once we get it in there, go ahead and hand tighten the bolts first. Once we get them hand tightened, then we'll come back to you. Well, like I said, it only goes one way. You can't put it on backwards. So what you do is go ahead and get one bolt started, like that, and then you can go around and put the other bolts on. Now we got them all on. Just hand tighten them a little bit. Now we're gonna go ahead and tighten them up. Do it kind of like a tire. So I do the top one up here at 12 o'clock. Then I jump down to that one at 7 o'clock, and then over to the one at 1 o'clock, and then the one over at 9 o'clock, and then I finish off with the one over about 4 p.m. Just like you're putting the tire back on. All right, now that we got all these little bolts nice and tight now we're gonna slide the pulley back on. Go ahead and put the 4 bolts in, just finger tighten them. So you just line it up, look through the holes here, then you put the bolt in. The hardest one is the first one to get on, but once you get that one hand tightened, the rest are easy. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just spin it till the next one gets to the top. You'll put that one in, you'll spin it, and then put that one on. Just keep doing that. Now that we got them all on, we just hand tighten them. You can't really tighten them because that'll spin. Now we're gonna put our serpentine belt on. Now once our belt's on, then we'll tighten them up because the belt will hold it still. So, but just hand tighten them tight as you can with your hand. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this belt back on. I gotta do mine from this top thing right here. So this is gonna be a pain in the ass. All right, we just got the belt back on. You see how we did it? We had to use the wrench on the top here. That's why we was called out here once again, because that belt tensioner spot down there. You can see that it's rounded out a lot. So what we had to do was use a 19 millimeter and slide it down on that part and pull it up, because it pulls towards you like this. You know, when where it's on top, that's a lot harder. But it's still a one-man job. I mean, I did it. But your boy rocking his gun, so I don't know. Maybe it's a 2-man job. 2 regular guys. Gonna put this back in place. Got this little piece right here you put in first, like that. Then it sits down in here. Go ahead and tighten that down. 13 millimeter. So go ahead and snug that up, guys. Do our bracket. I gotta put this on. There's 2 ways this can go on, but the way you want it is to have these designs right here facing up. You don't want to put it on this way and have just that one right there. See, it's just a little square. But the one that has the Z has all these patterns on it. All right, so go ahead and put that in there. Reach up here, grab your other one, and then just as well. All right, go ahead and snug that up. Once you put this back in here, push it in until it lines up. Go ahead and put your bolts in and snug it down. All right, once you got that snugged up, you gotta drop your air box in there. Push it down right here. Just line it up. Put a bolt here, one here, another one right here. Throw them 3 bolts in. Once you get these bolts tightened down, what you gotta do is slide your air filter box, the top on it. Grab your 3 little screws, tighten them down, and then fill it back up with some coolant. That's how you replace the water pump. All right, guys, we just got done with that. It's dark out now because time went back. It gets dark at freaking 6 o'clock now. If you like today's video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We are over 25,000 subscribers right now, so you guys are doing awesome. If you guys personally like to support the channel, I'll put my Cash App up here. Make sure if you hit the lottery, you share it with your boy so we can grow this business. We need a big ass van or something like that for all this shit. That's what we need. Old UPS trucks. So if anybody's got one of them or a van for sale, let me know. But no matter what happens, no matter what you guys do, I love you. And like we always say, Semper Fi, till next time.